it's your favorite YouTuber. We'll pretend for now. But I wanted to go ahead and put out a video, basically budgeting on a budget. So my thing was when I first started looking at these YouTubers who started budgeting out, they have like these notebooks and these binders and stuff that's really expensive. Well, not really expensive. They're like $20 average, but for somebody who's like budgeting because they don't have enough money, that actually was a lot. So I wanted to do this easy get started type budget. So literally you can get a plain notebook from Walmart for 89 cents. That's the cheapest I saw. But then you can do like a pack of 5, which is $2.59, which is pretty cheap to start off with. So before I started my budgeting, what I did is I went through my bank statements. I went through 3 months worth, and I highlighted all the bills. I highlighted all the food. I highlighted all the places that were like the fun places I went to. And so that's when I saw that I was spending almost $400 to $500 a month on fast food, which was my biggest thing. But going out wasn't too much of an issue. It was a little bit because at this time I was still going out, and I just moved to a new city. So that was kind of an issue. So once you realize how much you're spending on something, you realize, okay, we do gotta fix this. Because when I did see the fast food, I had no idea. When I went through a drive-through, I tried to get like the cheapest thing possible, like Taco Bell, $5. But like when you're going out 2 to 3 times a month, 2 to 3 times every day throughout the whole month, it adds up real quick. That's what my bank statement told me. So I wanted to let you guys know how I started budgeting and why I started budgeting. So I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I wasn't worried about paying my student debt or my credit card debt or my car off. I was just living my life. I was paying my bills, nothing left over, and it got to me. I listened to Dave Ramsey and his famous saying that I love and will never forget is live like no one else so you can later live like nobody else. And once I started watching his YouTube, a lot more financial YouTubers started coming across my suggested videos. So that's how I got into this whole budgeting thing. So let's fast forward to the part where I already went through my bank statements, realized how ridiculously I was spending money, and this is how I started it. So let's just say I'm starting today, and let's do April's budget. Even though April already started, let's just say I'm doing April's budget now. So what I did was, from my regular job on the weekends, I get paid around $400 to $450. So what I should be doing is making it $400 a month, since that's the lower end. But I did $450 because lately I've been leaving a lot later than I was told that I was going to, which is fine. I'm making the extra money, so I can't complain. But my check started becoming more towards the $450, $460 range because of it. And on top of that, now we're getting bonuses. So I went ahead and just averaged my pay to $450. But for this sake of the video, when you first start budgeting money, you want to do on the lower end. So like the lowest amount you've gotten for your checks is what you want to put as your monthly budget, because you know for sure you're going to get that. So then with babysitting, the lowest amount I get weekly is $100, which that varies so much too. But again, we want to do the lower end. That way we're underestimating rather than overestimating and being short. So we want to times this by 2 because I get paid bi-weekly from my weekend job. And then we want to times this by 4 because I get paid weekly from them. So this is 400, and then this would be 800. So on average, that would be 1,200. So then you'll think that for the monthly budget, and people do this weekly, but for me, it's better to see everything out first with my estimates, and then I go in and weekly do my budgeting, and I can decide where to put extra money from there. So we'll say monthly we get paid $1,200. Okay, first what we want to do is to do our bills because those are important. Those have to be paid. So my utility bill is on average $80, but like I said, this month it's a little less, which an extra $24 for me. And then I have my Hulu. On my real budget I put 12, but it's $12.99. So I'm gonna just move that up to 13, and I will change that on my real budget when I do that video on Saturday. And then I have my health insurance, which is $125, and I will have a car insurance after May, but like in my other video, I will put that number once I know what it is, because right now I don't know if I'm going to stay with the same insurance company. BT Dubs, did you guys know, like, if you switch insurance companies you can actually get lower insurance, because if you stay with the same company they like continuously raise the price. I don't know if anybody else notices that, or if there's a way for you to get cheaper insurance through the company you're already with, please let me know, because I hate switching car insurances, but I want the cheapest because I don't want to pay an arm and a leg, and you know with the lease car you got to do full coverage, which ridiculous. So anyway, after you do your bills, you want to do your sinking funds, like the typical things that you have to spend money on in order to live. So like the groceries, gas, dining out. We'll do spending, and then we'll do beauty is what I see. So this isn't really my true budget. I just want to give like a starter type budget to people who aren't used to budgeting. So say monthly, if you really want to pay off debt, like Dave Ramsey says, beans and rice, rice and beans. I don't typically do that. I kind of do, kind of not. I don't know. But like, so on average for me, I don't eat a whole lot, just because of how my stomach is. So it's hard for me to eat. So for my monthly budget, I would probably say around, we'll say 170. And mind you, there's some mistakes that I saw on my real budget that I will fix when I do my Saturday budgeting video. So this is what it is: live and learn and grow. For gas, I do spend about $20 a week, so we'll say 80 altogether. Dining out, let's just say you want to save 100 for that. For spending, say you're trying not to spend a lot, let's do $40. And for beauty monthly, I don't buy a lot of beauty products, we'll just say 60. So what you would do is you would add everything up. Y'all like my jankety little calculator? I'm recording on my phone, by the way, so if the quality is bad because my camera it died. So let's just add everything up. So we'll do 80 plus the 13 plus the 125 plus 170 plus 80 plus 100 plus 40 plus 60 equals. So say with all your bills and the sinking funds that you have, that's $668 total. So then you just take that, and at this point, because I feel like most people budget to pay off debt, but a lot of people do like to know where their money's going. So say you have no debt and you're like, oh wow, I have, let's see how much I have left. I have $532 left out of my budget. You can do anything you want with that money. You want to buy you a new tennis bracelet? Those are expensive. I don't know if that's what you'll get, but just say you wanted to literally do anything, you can. But for people who are paying debt, they would put all that towards debt. Like that will knock their debt out. Right now I'm saving for some things that are happening sooner than later. So I'm not putting everything towards debt. And I won't be doing that until I'm able to work full-time after I graduate this August from school. So for now, what I would do is probably split that in my saving folders, but I would never have this much left. I'm not making enough, and I already have too many things. So in my real budget, I'm not doing anything. But if this were your true budget, you literally can do anything with it. And mind you, I'm not putting rent down here because right now I'm not paying rent, just because I am going to school full time and working part time, and I'm fortunate to have a loving boyfriend who I adore. So that I am grateful for. So with this, I would put towards my savings, or actually, I have like $1,300 left on my car. I would probably put that towards my car if I had that left over. But just say that after that, you have left over $532. You do what you want with that. Do debt, do savings, make it all ones, throw it at strippers. You do you. Remember that. Always do you. So yeah, that's just kind of how I started my budget. You look through your statements, look at what you're spending, underestimate what you're going to get paid, do the lowest amount that you typically would get paid, and then that way you have a surprising leftover and you can do whatever you want. So like I said in the beginning of the video, one of the things that really kind of discouraged me is because I didn't have these nice things like these YouTubers did. So I do want to do a cash envelope giveaway. So I'm going to go through the sets really quick. So this is set number 1, and I will make another one which will have gold foil on it as well. I just didn't do it before this video because this is not very thought out. This was a last minute video because I had so many thoughts on my head and I just wanted to get them out there. But yeah, so this is the first set. This is the second set. Cute. I like this one a lot. That's the back of it. Yeah, so these are the sets, and then this actually has a detail if you can see. And this is just like a note paper, which I think is so cute. But yeah, so this is set number 2. And then this would be set number 3. So I have 2 of these sets that I'll be giving away, and I have 2 of these sets that I'd be giving away, and I only have 1 set of the gold. So that's 5 envelope sets that I am wanting to give away. So what I would like is for you to comment below on why you want the envelopes, and how it's beneficial to you. And then if you are the winner, I will write you a comment. So may the best one win. Just kidding. But yeah, I really want to start helping people on their budgeting path. I'm not a financial advisor, so you don't have to take my words seriously. This is just me living and learning through life and me putting it out there so I can see my own journey when I look back. Oh, and I do want to say these envelopes are 7 by 3, which holds a dollar bill perfectly. So let me show you really quick. I like this size because it's just small enough to fit in the little container that I have. But yeah, and I will send labels with all of the envelopes as well, so you guys don't have to worry about getting labels or how you're gonna label it. They're just little stickers I got, so I'll put 5 in each envelope winner's envelope. But yeah, if it's money in there perfectly, I don't know how much money it'll hold. We'll see, because there are envelopes where I am going to be saving a lot. So yes, please just, again, comment why you want the envelopes, and just even about your financial journey, because I love hearing people's stories. And then I will be picking the winner on Saturday, and I will announce it in that video who won the sets of envelopes. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, please let me know. Yeah, I'm here to help others in any way that I can, and I would hope people are here to help me as well. We're living and growing. See you guys in the next one. Bye.